The future is now, and Joanna Pineda from the Matrix Group talked to the Assembly on leveraging social media, Facebook and Twitter, on a personal and a business level. But why?
More Americans trust bloggers than the news media. You've got a message. The media is not necessarily doing you justice, or you're even not existent.
If you haven't started using social media yet, well, it's time, and she gave us 5 uses you can leverage right now. Recruit new staff or members, raise money, brand your local or business, lead the industry, or promote your events. Rick Sullivan, Mike White, and Dave Colby presented an update on the National Training Fund and Apprenticeship. Sullivan introduced the new training materials for ironworker apprentices and journeymen.
These new materials, been done with labor management input, are excellent. We've got great feedback on them.
White talked on the apprenticeship competition to be held September 17th through 20th in Seattle. And Colby talked about politicians and the traditional media and how we are related to them.
We have 2 things that elected officials want. Number 1 are political contributions, and the other one are members. Both votes and people that will get out to work for them.
American Institute of Steel Construction President Roger Furch joined in on the morning's theme of looking for new opportunities during tough economic times. The ability of labor and management to work together will play a key role in the economic rebound, and the union's involvement in the Erector Certification Program, that's just one good example.
Our Erector Certification Program numbers went up 40% in the last year. We have now over 200 certified erectors. I think more important than that statistics comes in a conversation I had with Kenny Waugh at the cocktail reception on Sunday, and he said, the nice thing about the numbers is we're getting a balance between union erectors and non-union erectors.
Furch said key factors that will help determine the industry's future is the ability to compete with pre-stressed concrete, more legislative and regulatory involvement, attention to green technologies, and, of course, being competitive in the marketplace.
One of the things AISC saw an impact of why we awarded your co-founders our Special Achievement Award is it gets away from the labor versus management, management versus labor, and says collectively we work together, Mr. Owner, to do the job you want.
Before conference attendees headed out for the afternoon breakout sessions, they were treated to a visit by former Major League ball player Jim Bouton, who set the sports world on its ear when he wrote the legendary book Ball 4, a book that was an entertaining and enlightening view of life outside the diamond. Breakout 1 has experts from both labor and management talking about rebar, union ironworker market share in the industry, and the future of rebar training programs around the country.
We see the future of reinforcement is going to be huge. When all this work comes back, when this recession turns around, you're going to see a lot more poured in place concrete, and we see that could be we just got to be ready for it.
Breakout 2, using impact programs to your advantage, included a discussion on workers' compensation plans, insurance programs, and they're talking about how union ironworkers are taking care of ironworkers.
We want our signatory contractors to realize the relationship that the ironworkers and Impact have developed with the major insurance carriers, that they recognize the emphasis that we have on safety and training, and they see our contractors as a preferred risk in the insurance market.
Breakout 3 included more on pension plans and the crisis they're in. The picture they're painting in there isn't rosy, but they're talking through it.
How do we maintain solvency for our pension plans? And the basic take-home message from that is that the only way to do that is, as your pension funds appear distressed or appear to be in some difficulty, you must take quick action to either increase contributions, improve investment returns, or adjust benefit levels.
Finally, Breakout 4 was a joint session held between leaders from the Steel Joist Institute and experts on joist girders and steel deck. They're talking about safety. That's always on the mind of ironworkers.